mental house cleaning. Dr. Bob Stone will explain.
Very few people need any instruction in negative self-programming. You don't need to read any books or to take any classes in programming yourself negatively. It's obviously something that people learn to do very well on their own. But what does negative self-programming really mean? What does this programming consist of? It consists of two things: negative words and negative pictures, repeated many times over. When you repeat words again and again, when you hold images in your mind for prolonged periods of time, these words and images very quickly begin to function as mental programs. With the Silva method, you can perform what we call mental house cleaning to replace negative patterns with positive self-programming. When you catch yourself using negative words or phrases, you can erase them from your computer by quickly saying, "Cancel, cancel." Those two words clear your mind, your mental computer, just like pushing a key clears the screen of a word processor. Cancel, cancel. Then you immediately replace the negative form of what you just said with a more positive version. For instance, suppose you catch yourself saying something like, "That idea leaves me cold." Now, do you really want a cold? All that coughing and sneezing? Absolutely not. So you say, "Cancel, cancel," and replace "it leaves me cold" with a more positive phrase. But you don't have to change the meaning. You can still get the same idea across. Maybe you would now say, "Well, it's going to take me a little while to warm up to that idea." Another important point: always use the phrase "better and better" at every opportunity. If somebody says, "How are you?" you answer, "Better and better." "How do you like the bologna sandwiches?" "Better and better." Before long, it becomes part of you, like a reflex. Better and better will function as a sort of verbal compass to keep you pointed in the positive direction you want to go. Here are some specific steps you can take right now toward a more positive way of life. First, get a pen and a piece of paper and list the negative thoughts, attitudes, or behaviors you want to change. Be honest with yourself. If you feel you have a problem in a certain area, admit it. Then, in a parallel column on the same piece of paper, list the opposite positive qualities, the way you want to be, the way you're going to be. Now, sit down, close your eyes, relax, and count down to your alpha level as we've been doing. Focus on the first negative characteristic that you wrote on your list. Focus on it clearly, then assert the opposite quality from your parallel list. Focus just as hard on that new programming. Really see yourself as you're going to be. Count up from 1 to 5, reasserting the positive programming at the count of 3, and again when you open your eyes at 5. Claim the new quality as your own, emphatically. Every day, focus on another characteristic from your list, and replace it with the positive one. When you get to the bottom of the list, take stock of what you have accomplished and what you still need to work on, and repeat the procedure where necessary.